What's up guys, it's HK Boba, and despite recent nerfs, I still believe Dagger is one of the best weapons in the game. So today, I'm going to show you how to play this Fallen King. We'll start this video off with our bread and butter combos that you should know, and then get into the general game plan for winning our fights. And finally, we'll go over ways to expand on this game plan and tips and tricks to handle any situation. For the sake of time, I'm not going to go over the super basic moves, but the most important move that you should know is how to perform the dagger dash into this blue focus attack called the soul break. Whenever you dash after doing a light attack, you will perform a dagger dash. And pressing left click during this golden dash is how you do a soul break. Okay, next. Getting right into our combos, we'll be using the following notation that'll also be in the description below. The first thing you need to know is the basic aerial combo that we covered in my combo tutorial. This works off of the uppercut launcher as well as the horizontal focus attack. Unfortunately, one of the biggest nerfs that Dagger took was how we can actually get into the uppercut. We used to be able to get into the uppercut off of any soul break or off of any standard horizontal or vertical attack. But now we have very limited options to combo into our uppercut. Starting with soul break.
What?
Wait, didn't you just say soul break doesn't work anymore?
Yes and no. It's still combos, but with a couple extra steps. So before, you could just soul break and go directly into your uppercut. With the recent nerfs, you can now actually dodge out of this. Now, in order to do it fast enough, after a soul break, you actually need to hold shift to cancel your soul break into your crouch right click to do the uppercut. This timing is really tight, so in order to perfect it, I actually like to buffer my inputs. So the moment I hit the soul break, I'm already holding down shift, right about here. And while holding shift, I plink my inputs to pressing crouch right away. Plinking is basically just a fighting game term for buffering multiple inputs in quick succession, and then I tap the right click button twice. The reason I tap it twice is just to make the timing easier on myself. The game will still only read one input. This can basically always guarantee that I get the fastest uppercut possible off of the soul break, making soul break to uppercut once again a true combo. But the biggest nerf is also with the stamina. If you don't have enough stamina for this, you're not going to be able to do the shift cancel, meaning you're only going to be able to get another left click off of the soul break. Another way to also get into a uppercut combo is our new vertical focus attack. When we get into the golden focus stabs, we can actually hold back and shift to cancel our second stab into a crouch right click to do the uppercut. The timing on this again is also very tight. So similar to how we want to do the buffered input with our soul break into uppercut, we can do the same here. So you can actually start buffering and holding your sprint button right here. You can press it as soon as he does this backhand. If you press it too late, you won't be able to cancel the golden stab into dash. Then just go into plinking into your crouch input right away, into your uppercut, like with the soul break cancel. That way you'll get the fastest uppercut possible after you land the second stab. You'll know you hit the combo correctly if you see the bot in this kind of crumpled up state when you hit your uppercut. A quick tip if the terrain sucks, because the dagger tends to drag your opponents across the field and your combo can get messed up from such a variety of things. And if that happens, then I highly recommend just making sure you land the jump right click. I'm perfectly okay with just doing a left click, right click in the air, because getting that right click in the air will allow you the chance to tech chase and get even more damage in the long run, and keep you in an advantageous position in this fight, which is more important than risking for max damage when the terrain is not in your favor. Alright, with your basic combos in your arsenal, it's time to work on our game plan on how we actually want to play the dagger and land this combo as much as possible. But before we get into that, if you're enjoying this video, then please destroy that like button for me. And consider subscribing so you know when new videos are coming out in the future. Also, let me know in the comments below which weapon you would like to see next. Thanks. Okay, let's dive into the game plan. Our goal is to land as many uppercut to aerial combos as possible, and that is going to be done by abusing your soul break. Being one of the fastest focus attacks in the game, it completely beats out light attacks. And then the best thing about soul break is that it is the focus attack with no charge up time. Meaning if the opponent is also trying to hit a focus attack, you have a very high chance to beat them outright while they're still charging, letting you get into the uppercut combo. So a lot of times in neutral, you'll see me whiff a normal attack on purpose just to get into the golden dagger dash. Try to become familiar with the range of your dagger dash into soul break and the timing of your opponent's charge focus attacks, because you'll want to try to attempt to soul break when they haven't hit the first ding of their focus attack yet, or else they can just release their focus and all you'll do is clank with them. You won't be able to just beat them outright. I also recommend golden dashing in and then getting back out from the fight just to see if they actually released their attack or maybe they were fishing for a parry. Try to feel your opponent out this way. The soul break is super susceptible to parries and you need to be careful of it. Most players know that after a golden dash, the soul break is the most dangerous move in your arsenal. And that is going to be their downfall because this leads into our first mix-up. If your opponent is good and they plan to parry your soul break, you can actually hold your soul break, then crouch cancel it into an uppercut. The range on this uppercut is absolutely insane and can catch so many opponents off guard regardless of how far they are when they parry. Alternatively, if your opponent is timing their focus attacks well and forcing clanks and trades, you can cancel your held soul break into a parry with crouch, or if your timing is right, you can actually go directly into a parry from the golden dash with crouch. And that's pretty much the main game plan. Your soul break and dagger dash is extremely oppressive, especially if you know which way to dodge versus different weapons, which we covered in our defense tutorial. You're going to be able to dodge so many attacks with the dagger dash, giving you free soul breaks. This can scare your opponents into parrying soul break, and that's where the money is, because once you get them to parry, you can cancel into your uppercuts, going to the full combo. Or scare your opponents into throwing out focus attacks in neutral and cancel into parries. Okay, now let's expand on this strategy, starting with our tech chase options after landing our aerial combo, ending in the jump vertical slam down. One of the best options to tech chasing is with the uppercut. The uppercut, as mentioned before, has amazing range and will catch most opponents who are just trying to dodge when they wake up. The only thing they can really do on wake up is a focus attack, and then you can just mash parry at the top of your uppercut to punish this focus attack. The dangerous thing is if they catch you mashing that parry, they'll just wait for you to land and then combo you to death. Another thing you can do is if you simply notice that they love to wake up with a focus attack, then just go up to them and parry. And finally, you can also try to tech chase with a soul break. When you knock someone down, simply whiff a light attack and go into your soul break. This is going to hit slower wake up focus attacks, or if they try to wake up and spam light attack on you. So it's better than the uppercut in a lot of ways, but this is very risky against wake up parry. Some quick tips about the dagger. When you're low on stamina or too close to your opponent to effectively dagger dash, try to start mixing in some of your right click focus attacks in neutral. You can cancel this into an uppercut, or you might catch someone off guard and be able to land it into a full combo. Getting to our final tip. The dagger counterattack is probably the worst in the game. It has horrible range and can miss all the time, especially if you parry something at max range like the katana focus attack, for example. So unless you get a super clean parry where you're right next to your opponent, whenever the situation is even slightly fishy, I highly recommend either shift or crouch canceling into a left click horizontal focus attack to launch your opponents into the aerial combo. This gives amazing damage and is guaranteed regardless of the range of your parry. And that's pretty much it. The dagger is one of my best weapons, and even if you have no intention of using it, I wanted to show you guys what it can do, because hopefully by learning what it can do, it can help you fight against it. As always, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.